So who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Albert Cheng, Executive Vice President of Digital Media for Disney ABC Television Group.
So as I understand, you create a lot of apps. Am I right? Yes.
We create a lot of apps, but the big ones are the video ones.
And you've been pretty successful with them, I understand. So what have you learned? What have you learned in the whole process of developing all these apps about your audience, about yourselves, about your development team?
Yeah, I think, first, I'm really proud of our development team. They did an incredible technical job of building these applications, and so putting it together, a video app is no small feat. Everything from copyright protection to inserting ads, all these things are very difficult to do, which is why there are not a whole lot of people doing it right now. A lot of things that we learned about development over time. I think what we've learned about apps is that it's very tough to recreate or reinvent consumer behavior. Even though when you have an incredible device like the iPad or the iPhone or any device that has multimedia capabilities, there's always this sort of gut feeling that you can reinvent or change the way people get entertained. But in reality, people just like to watch video, and as long as you can get it done to work right and easy to find, that's really what they want. Anytime you start throwing things into it and trying to recreate how people might behave, usually they haven't worked. And so we're going through a process, everything from, let's see if we can create an app when someone's watching television and interacting with each other. Now, someone might say that, well, that's trying to change consumer behavior, but really what we're doing is trying to create an environment of what people are already doing on Facebook or on Twitter. We're trying to create a different, unique environment, and so we're not really reinventing anything. We're just sort of creating a more enhanced and more saturated, into entertainment experience around things that people already do. So if there's anything that we've learned is let's try not to create things that a small number of people might do. It's thinking about what do people typically do in their day when consuming our content, and how do we use technology to solve the problems or make it an even better experience.
And by the way, are you guys hiring?
We are hiring, but it depends on which areas, and most likely we are looking for really talented and capable engineering talent, people who love problem solving and to be challenged by some of the things that we deal with every day, from consumer experience to the business. And so if you want to work for a big media company and figure out how to do some cool stuff with video, we're definitely the place that you want to be.
Do you actually, when you conduct interviews, do you give them an actual challenge? I mean, how do you sort of determine a really talented designer or developer, engineer?
That's a black box process. No, actually, we try to hire as many entry-level people as we can. We do have a lot of people who are contractors and temporary sort of engineering talent, and that's how we evaluate a lot of these people who come through our doors, and they exhibit some unique technical capabilities, and hopefully we can find permanent employment for a lot of these folks. And then we also work with a lot of third-party development companies that we partner with, and oftentimes they also bring a lot to the table. So if it's not working with us directly for Disney, there are a lot of really great developers out there that are looking for good talent.